Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you are brand new. So, y'all, I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm still in my pajamas. I'm getting ready for church. I hope y'all are doing great. I'm about to do my makeup, so I just thought we'd chat while I do my makeup, because it's been a while. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing Abigail do her makeup. She is just so cute. I watched that video back after she did it, and oh gosh, she's just so cute. So thank you to the people that watched that video and showed me and her support. Really appreciate it. So while I get ready, if I can do two things at once, which I'm not sure I can. Sometimes I can't do makeup and talk at the same time. But that well, I have filled in my eyebrows, and I do want to apologize about the lighting, because usually I use a ring light when I do a get ready with me, but I don't want to wake up my husband because my ring light's in my closet. So we're just dealing with natural lighting here. My kitchen light, which is pretty poor lighting, but that's just what it is. So yeah. So I thought I would also share a story with y'all. What happened this past week? A lot of you know if you see my Instagram and Facebook, and I'm sorry I didn't get back to all of those comments. My Wi-Fi, we didn't have power for like 2 hours, and my Wi-Fi this week has just not been really working at my house, so I haven't really been able to be online that much. But anyway, oh my god, I need to pluck some hairs there. So this past Tuesday we had a tree fall on our house in our backyard, and it stuck to the end because I will show you some video and pictures. So we have two trees in our backyard and lots of weeds. But we have one tree that's by my girl's bedroom, and it's so big and it hangs, it goes into the neighbor's yard too. And then we have this tree over here on the side of our house, and there's nobody on this side of us because we're at a stop sign, we're on the corner. And that tree's really big and really old, and yeah, so it's really tall, really old, and it's caused us, it's dangerous. It's a dangerous tree, and it's caused us some problems before. By the way, I was talking about my last videos how I needed more mascara, and I went to Walmart. I just picked up more of this Maybelline Falsies Push-Up Angel. I just wasn't seeing anything that great at Walmart, so I just went with another one of these. I mean, it's doing good. I put on my mascara yesterday. I don't know if I can get it the same way I got it yesterday, but it happens with the second coat. And I kid you not, it looked like I had eyelash extensions on. Like, that's how well it lifted. It just made me look fluffed out. So, anyway, what I want to say. So, this tree we have over here to the left, it's really tall. It's dangerous. It hangs over, it has so many branches, and it hangs over the fence too, because that's how big it is and wide. So yeah. Anyway, we live in a really windy city. We have a lot of severe weather going on. And the night before this happened, we had like a lightning storm. So, yeah, a lot of bad weather and stuff like that. Anyway, Tuesday afternoon, I'm sitting in my bedroom, which is just back on this side of the house with Abigail. And all of a sudden, we hear a big crash. Like something crashed through our house, and my first thought, honestly, it sounded like it came from the front door. So I thought someone had broken into our house, to be honest, and I was going to see what it was. I was really nervous and scared. I turned the corner into the living room, and I noticed it wasn't my front door, so I went back to the kitchen to look out the backyard, and OMG, the first thing I see out here in my kitchen window is the tree, and the big tree and branches, and then I opened my back door here, and then I noticed that And it didn't knock out my power. My power was still working. It knocked out, but the big branch, it was like laying on my roof. Part of it was laying on my roof, and part of it was leaning and laying on my main power line. And even though my power wasn't out, I was afraid that all that heavy, it was just so heavy, that heavy stump of a tree would, you know, start a fire or do some kind of damage. So I panicked. And y'all, I don't do, see, look at this. I don't do good, something I've noticed about myself, I don't do good under pressure. Like when something happens, an emergency, I'm like a chicken with my head cut off, running around. So I'm panicking, which makes it even worse because I'm afraid of the house starting a fire. I turn off the AC. Well, I turn off the AC a little bit later. And so I call, right away I call a tree trimming guy to come, somebody to come get this off my roof and off the power line. Nobody's answering their phone at first. I must have called like 5 or 6 tree trimming guys, and this happened like at 5 p.m. and nobody's answering their phones. Finally, somebody calls me back, and then I told him what happened, and then I asked him, I said, should I call the electric company? And he said, yes, ma'am. That's what you need to do first, is call the electric company and have them go out there and cut your power off before they get the tree, which obviously, duh. You know what, y'all, I just realized I forgot to put concealer on my eyelid. So then that guy gave me great advice, so then I called the electric company and called the emergency line, and the lady said she'll have somebody out. Okay, so we're waiting, I'm panicking, and then I'm also trying to call my husband to let him know what's going on, and we're going to have to spend some money, and I don't know how much money yet, but this is an emergency, needs to be taken care of, because this is dangerous. And I'm also so thankful that it really didn't do much damage to my roof. So I haven't actually had an actual roofer over here, but I'm just taking the tree guy's analysis. He said the roof isn't too bad. So, I mean, obviously, we do need a new roof one of these days, because we haven't, I don't think my mom, since she's lived and had this house, she's gotten a new roof. So I know we're due for a new roof. Anyway, so I hang up with the electric guy, and then all of a sudden another tree guy that I called calls me back, and he said he'll come over here and give me an estimate. So in like 10 minutes, the tree guy and the electric guy, they show up at the same time, knocking on my door, trying to talk to me at the same time. I'm sweating, I'm stressed. And the tree guy, first he told me it would be $750 to take down the tree. Not the whole tree, just the tree, the big part that was on my roof and over my power line, which was dangerous. I was thinking $750 was pretty expensive, and I said, well, hold on, sir, I have to, talk to my husband and make sure, we're going through with it. And anyway, finally I got a hold of my husband. He said, yeah, do whatever you need to do to get it done. And what am I saying? Y'all, I lose my train of thought. And then the electric guy's trying to talk to me at the same time, telling me he's going to go cut the power off. 3 people are trying to talk to me at the same time. My husband, the tree guy, and the electric guy. So I'm on the phone, I'm trying to talk, and it's just like massive. So I handed the phone off to my daughter to get a hold of my husband, because we had a hard time getting a hold of my husband. He works at a warehouse, and you're not allowed to have your phone at work where he works, because it's real dangerous. So they had to call the office, and then they had to call his name over the intercom and find him, and that was just, But I will say, the electric guy and the tree guy were pretty nice, and they could tell, I'm a lady here with 2 kids, and I'm stressed or whatever. So, and then the electric guy, also the power guy also tells me that some of the wires are broken on the main power line, and I may need an electrician. I'm just thinking, great. Anyway, so we give the go-ahead to the tree guy to cut down the tree. Not the whole tree. Let me make that clear. Just the part that was here, which is a big part, but and then he went down to 500 for me, so 750 to 500. So I'm paying him 500. So he cuts down. The guy turns the power off, and then he cuts the tree. Wait, I'm not doing my makeup. I just realized that I stopped. The power guy turns off the power. The tree guy, it just was him and one other guy, and they got the tree down pretty fast. But they didn't take the whole tree with them. He left the main branch and a lot of the logs here, and he told me that he would come the next morning with his guys and he would come pick it up. Guess what? He never came back. Well, his wife came in the morning to get the money, and I gave her, and I said, ma'am, he said he'd come get these logs out of my backyard. And she said, oh, he has a job near here, he'll do it. He never came back. So I don't think we'll use that tree guy again, because we do need that tree gone, because it's dangerous. It still has like parts leaning over the side of the fence where it could hurt somebody. It could fall on somebody walking down the street, and it's just dangerous. It's really dangerous. And he advised that we need to take the whole tree down. He was going to charge me $1,500 to take the whole tree down. But I don't think, like I said, we're not going to go with this guy again, because he didn't even come back to pick up his logs. They're still in my backyard. I'll show you the video at the end of this video. And yeah, mommy needs to do her makeup. Let me see if I have eyeliner. So I was just going to say, it was a stressful night. I thought I was going to have to, where is my eyeliner? I really want to wear eyeliner. I was stressed. We were without power. And then the guy had to come back after the tree guy left, the power guy, to reconnect my power. You know, so we were here without an AC and without, like, power in our home for, like, 2.5 hours. And I was freaking out, and I was going to go stay at my dad's, going to take all my food out of my refrigerator. But luckily, the power guy came back, and he was really nice, and we gave him some water and everything, and he did his job. He hooked up back up the power, and thank God. You know, when you don't have power, when you do, you know, it really makes a difference. And anyway, and also he told me that your food will not, in that kind of situation, you don't have to panic, because your food stays good in the roof. If your power does happen to go off, which I didn't know, your food stays good for will stay good for 11 hours if you keep the doors closed. Keep it closed, your fridge closed. But your food will stay good for 11 hours. So you don't have to, like, really, really panic in that situation. Unless you really can't get your power on to the next day, then it's... But thankfully, I have my dad, and my dad has a backup fridge in his garage, so I could have put my food there, but thankfully I didn't have to do that. So anyway, the tree fell on my house. Oh, and I didn't tell you, so my first reaction when I heard that crash was like, I thought someone had broken through our front door, and they were like, I was picturing like a guy with a mask on and burglars, and not that he'd find that much in this house to steal, but I was like, you know, that scared me. I'm here with 2 kids. And Penelope said she felt like it was an earthquake, because she said she felt the house shake. I didn't actually feel the house shake, but I heard a crash. And she also said she thought it was the end of the world. And Abigail, I forgot what Abigail thought it was. But anyway, it was just a panicky time. But I do want to say I am grateful for that it didn't crash through my kitchen window, because it was very close to crashing through my kitchen window, which would have been very bad. It didn't cause overall that much damage to my roof. And I know that for sure because we had a rainstorm last night and my roof is not leaking, which thank God. So I thank God, I thanked him for that. I thank God for that, because it really could have been worse. And thank God also that it didn't fall on anybody. I'm thankful that I didn't have any dogs out there where the branch could have fallen on an animal and hurt it. But I do also want to say, watch your trees, because this is something that I didn't do. I haven't been watching my trees. Like, we think about remodeling, we think about getting a new fence and doing stuff to the yard, but I didn't even think of the trees. And trees are very dangerous. You need to stay on top of them, trimming and everything. Like, I love trees, I love birds, but you have to manage it. And I just want to, like, reiterate that, because I need to turn on the fan. 1 second. Okay, I turned on the fan, so you may hear that. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my makeup. And I'm using almost all the same products you'll always see, so I'm not gonna go over the products. The only new product I'm using in this video is a new blush I got from Dollar Tree, and I will show y'all in just a second. So yeah, watch your trees. If you have like old trees, watch them, girlfriend. Pay attention to your trees, because I also live in a city. I live in a city where it is really windy here, so we have a lot of, damage from the wind and storms. But that really scared me, and right before that happened, and I am sorry for this poor lady. Right before that crash, the tree fell on our house and the power line. Before that happened, I was feeling like really bored that day. I was just thinking, I was just watching Little House on the Prairie with Abigail, and I was just thinking, God, I wish I was doing, not that I don't love watching Little House on the Prairie, but it's stuff I always do, and I was just thinking, like, kind of wish I could do something fun or something. And then like 10 minutes later, it's like God's like, you want something fun? You want something to do? No, oh no, I'm not blaming God or saying that, but like, it's just like, that happened, and like, that will wake you up when something like that happens. And it's scary, and it could have been more dangerous than what it was. And I just come with a grateful heart that it wasn't, it could have been worse, it really could have been worse. And that was just a small thing that happened to me. And because there's people that go through tornadoes and they lose all of their home and devastation. And this, in the scheme of things, this is really just a small thing that happened. I didn't lose my home. Thank God I still have my home, and stuff like that. So it really makes you grateful. Okay. I thought I brought some concealer here. Yeah. Okay. So we are going to my old church today. I just decided to go to my old church because both churches have good preachers, but I just really want to hear God, and I hope that the preacher's there that I like, because sometimes I'll go to hear my old preacher, and then there will seriously be like a guest speaker, and I'm like, I came to hear this guy, but really. So let me see if Abigail. Oh, there it is. She's just so cute. So yeah. So when does school start back for y'all? For those of you that have kids, or even if you don't have kids, maybe you're a teacher. My girls start back on August 16th. I thought it was the 11th, but it's the 16th. And that is also my dad's birthday. So that will be a big day. I think my sister starts back on the 9th. I think she told me the 9th. But, oh my God. Kind of looks black under here, under my eyes. I think that I have leftover mascara that I didn't take off yesterday. Yes, I'm gonna feel good. I'm gonna feel good. I got a lot of rest last night though, y'all. So it feels good. It feels good. Treat yourself to some rest. I need some tweezers though. I need to keep tweezers with me. So my next step is getting the whole tree taken down, because like I said, the whole tree just needs to be taken down because it's dangerous. But I will get other estimates, of course, because like I said, I'm not going to be using the same guy. Just watch out, because Mother Nature is pretty strong. Okay, the blush I'm going to be using, went to Dollar Tree, of course, and look at this LA Colors, and the name for it is just called Pink Blush. But I really like it because lately I've been using really bright colored blushes, which I love, but I like something you can build up to. You can keep building up, you know what I mean? And this honestly looks like a color that Marissa Marie would like. I should show you. See how pretty pink it is? If y'all don't watch Marissa Marie, you really should. You're missing out. But yeah, I don't mind building up blush because I would say I wear a decent amount of blush anyway. That's it. And I'm going to tap it off. Remember back in the day, in the 90s, when you actually used this? They didn't have brushes like this. Actually, I don't think I did my makeup in the well, maybe the late 90s, because I was a kid in the early 90s. Yeah. It's so pretty and soft. I love that. I love a soft blush, too, especially for the summer. And just kind of press it in. See how it's there? It's like a very soft, I keep saying the same thing, very soft. I can totally see. I bet Marissa Marie has this one. She was talking about, she was doing a Dollar Tree. I'm going to have to go back and watch her Dollar Tree haul. But she was showing a blush she got from Dollar Tree, LA Colors. She loves LA Colors like me. There's only a few LA Colors products I really didn't like, and one of those was a blue eyeliner. And I tried to wear that on the 4th of July, and it just, it did not look good. That is just so pretty. I love that. I feel like they could have given it like a cuter name, though. I mean, it's just called, the name is just called Pink Blush. So, yeah. I don't know what lip color I'm going to wear. I'm wearing like one of the same things to church I usually wear because I feel bloated. So when I'm bloated, I don't wear, obviously, I don't really wear tight clothes anyway. I definitely feel like I should wear a soft pink lipstick to go with the blush. So pretty natural makeup. Oh, I need to do my second coat of mascara. I'll do that off camera, and then I'll put on some lipstick, and then I'll be on my way to church. And after, before this video ends, I'll show you all of the video I got from my tree falling on my house. Okay, I've got my shirt on that I'm gonna wear for church. It's a long sleeve, but like these things. This was my mom's. Y'all know I wear a lot of my mom's stuff. Love my mama, miss my mama. Oh, I need to straighten my bangs first, but I wanted to show you this hair, y'all. It has gotten so long, and this is the natural wavy mess, y'all. It's so hot. I'm burning up. I'm ready for fall. And yes, so I have not gotten my hair done. Like, when I say done, I mean colored or cut. I looked it up. I had to scroll back on my Instagram. I haven't gotten it colored and cut since November 1st of 2022. So yeah, I'm definitely due. I just like it so damaged. Like, I probably want to like cut many inches off. I mean, because it's just weighing me down. So, and I was going to get it done like at the end of this month or the beginning of August. But we're so busy right now. Penelope has volleyball practice almost every day in the week. And my hair literally takes 3 or 4 hours for someone to do. And I would need them to start it in the morning and start in the evening. So I'm just decided I'm going to get my hair done when they go back to school. That way someone has the time to do my hair. And you know. So, anyway. Y'all said in one video, I think it was look at this. I think y'all said, in one video, y'all liked it with my hair up. I need a brush. But yeah, you said you liked my hair on top of my head. I think I used this. Oh no, I might have used another scrunchie. This scrunchie is one of those towel scrunchies. Yeah, I think this is the, I don't think I used this one. Yeah, probably was another one. It wasn't this one. No, it wasn't this one. Well, look at all this hair. And I mean, I don't want to sound ungrateful because I am glad to have a lot of hair. It's just, I even dread like having to wash my hair every week. I usually wash it like once or twice a week. Because it gets tangled very easily. I do use a detangler brush, but, it doesn't always work. And why do we always lose our brushes? I feel like I'm always having to buy brushes. Like they just disappear. All by me and the girls, we each get our own brush, and like they just disappear. I think I did it like this with the hair still in it. I don't really know. And then I pulled it out. Oh gosh, I think it was like that, maybe a little higher. Oh y'all, I'm sweating up a storm. I'm gonna go and straighten these. I'm sweating off all my makeup. I'm gonna straighten these and then I'm gonna get the heck, turn on the AC. Okay, so that part's done. Now I'm going to put on, since I got that really pretty soft pink blush, I'm going to wear this one. I wore this the other day and I really liked it. It is 682 Blushing Pout Matte Maybelline. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's like a bubblegum pink. Isn't it pretty? I love it. I'm using this body spray today, Gingham Gorgeous. And y'all, I spray a lot of spray. I'll be putting that everywhere. Makeup is done. Let's breathe. Okay guys, we are headed out the door into church. Locking my door now. So already, I need to fix my hair. It still looks, yeah, stay tuned and I will show y'all the clips from the tree, the damage and everything. So stay tuned. This is the next day, and you can tell the roof is, the tree is off my roof, thank God. I'm showing you, that's the main power line to the right that the tree was kind of hanging on. Yeah, I need to take this other little tree down too.
is also the next morning, and here I am. I'm showing you all this debris that's here. This is all the debris from where the tree was. You can just tell the mess. And yeah, this guy just left a lot of mess behind. You can see the broken wire. But see the big branch and all the logs. That was his job. He was supposed to take that away, and it's still here. You can see the part where it broke off the tree, but you can tell this tree is dangerous, so it needs to be taken down completely. I would feel bad because there are a lot of squirrels that go on this tree, but it's just not a safe tree. And I do want to apologize for the audio on this video. I feel like it's not very good, but thank you for those of you being here.